This conference will now be recorded.
So yesterday we are learning about credit limit. So I have explained credit limit. Next, I want to explain you like credit management, which is introduced recently. I mean to say 1 year back or something it was introduced, credit management. Let me show you. After that, we'll go to invoice matching policies. And I would like to show you one small information. The posting button is disabled. What is the reason? I will explain you from my system. So from Monday onwards, at least initial 3 days, particularly for finance team, please don't miss the class. At least minimum 3 days. Okay, minimum 3 days. The initial 3 days at least. Please don't miss the class and please try to join by sharp 6 a.m. IST for finance team particularly. Of course, everyone it is important, but for finance team it is most important. Don't miss the class from 6 o'clock. Just give me a minute. It's loading. Let me open services. So as long as these services are running, I mean to say starting, it will be application will be slower always. Let me stop this one also. It is showing starting. It should be running, then only it will allow you to stop. Okay, so I will show you the reason behind, one of the reason behind like post button is disabled. So Monica, in Monica systems, like suppose if I go to general ledger, journal entries, Okay. If you look at this one, suppose I'm posting a transaction. Then if I go to lines, so here the post button is enabled. I can post it. But for whatever she has posted in the screenshot in the group, in that post button is disabled. Let me show you the post button can be disabled. So I'm selecting, instead of GN journal, I'm selecting this journal, one more journal, this I have selected. Okay, if I go to lines, then I'm filling the details. Why it is taking this much time? Okay, I'm entering this account. Suppose $50 and 110180 cash account I have entered. I save. Just give me a minute. It is getting saved. Now, once it is saved, still I'm not able to post. This is the issue you are facing, Monica, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the reason? Let me show you. So next week you are going to learn in finance session. Okay. So let me go to general ledger module. Anyhow, you are going to learn in depth about this one next week. Journal setup, journal names, okay, daily journal. Suppose general journal, it is coming from here. Okay, for this, there is no workflow. Here, there is no workflow. GNJRN. General journal, GNJRN. That journal name is, here there is no workflow. Whereas, next one we have created WFGNJRN. So, if you go to WFGNJRN, then workflow is there. So you need to submit workflow. Means you need to click on here for this 2012. If you go inside, The post button will not allow you to post. That is disabled. So here it is post button is disabled. You can click on validate. That means workflow is mandatory for journals, for these journals. Okay. Give me a minute. It is fine. We can submit for workflow. Here you can click on workflow and submit. So you are submitting. Like purchase order I have shown, in the same manner you are submitting workflow journal. Then if you go here and you can click on view history, refresh. So let me take duplicate. This is journals workflows. Anyhow, the batch job is running already. The batch job is running. Okay, let it be running because we need batch job. Give me a second. System administration, collapse all, workflow, workflow infrastructure configuration, execute for every minute, repeat the job for 1 minute. I can click OK. Then it will execute. This we have already discussed. The same procedure. Okay, now here for this your manager is Phyllis has to approve. Okay, Phyllis has to approve, but I don't have Phyllis credentials and all those things. I'm a system administrator. I'm reassigning for understanding purpose or for learning purpose only. I'm doing like this. In real time scenario, you don't have option to do this like this. You need to wait for your manager approval. Okay, this is I'm reassigning. Click OK. If you refresh, so it was reassigned to Satya X. It was reassigned to Satya X. So now if I close, I can do refresh. Now I can do approve, your manager has given some comments and it was approved. Now, if you go inside or from here also, post button is enabled. You can post from here or you can go to inside and you can post. Today date it was. Is it clear, everyone? Not only to Monica, for everyone. I have shown to the entire team purchase order related workflow. Now here journal workflow. So for journal workflow, it will be added here the journal. Anyhow, finance consultants are going to learn a lot about these journal names next week. Coming week, after 3 days, maybe 4th day or 5th day, you are going to learn a lot about these journals. Okay. Anyone unmute and let me know whether you are able to hear me, my voice clearly, yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I hope it is clear to everyone, this process. Okay. Fine. I'm stopping this batch job. Otherwise, it will be very slow for this system. Let me stop this one. For workflows, it is mandatory. And let me make this one as disabled. Otherwise, every day it is starting automatically and it is taking so much time for us to application open. Let me disable. Let me close this application and let me open freshly so that little bit faster now. So Monica, is it clear to you? Whatever you have posted there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. That's good. So yesterday we are learning about credit management. So credit limit is a simple one. Credit limit is simple one. It is only amount verification. Only amount verification. Whereas credit management, this is available. Credit limit functionality is available from older versions. Older versions means there are 5.0, 6.0, 5.1, 6.0, 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, 7.0, all those versions it is available. This is old versions. From old versions it is available. Now credit management. Credit management. So this credit management is introduced recently. I mean to say maybe 1 year or 1.5 years back. This credit management is also called blocking rules. Blocking rules. Okay, so blocking rules is introduced in recently. So this blocking rules or credit management is system will verify any simple reason to stop the sales order process. To stop the sales order process, it will search for any simple reasons. Simple reasons it will search. Okay, let me show you this one, what it is and how it is. We can go to workspaces. You can find feature management, or from here also you can click. Otherwise, you can find from here also the workspaces. It will be available in the downside. You can click on feature management. Either one is fine, no problem. Okay, here all you will find credit management, a new functionality introduced related to credit management. So you can make contains credit and apply. So you will find credit management. Okay, there are new features enhanced, like for India it is one feature enhanced related to tax, and Bahrain there is different functions. Italy it is improved a lot, and then Italy, Brazil, there are so many retail. Okay, the new features all will be available here. So in one of that one, credit management is one of the feature. So if I enable now, then it is showing enable date, that is 4th March 2022. Today it is 4th March in India, but in USA it is 3rd March. Of course, the system date is showing 3rd March, but it is showing 4th March 2022. Credit management is enabled. If it is enabled, what happens? Let us understand. Duplicate. Let me go to accounts receivable module. Accounts receivable module. Collapse all customers, all customers. Okay, if you select any customer is fine. So if you look at this one, credit and collections tab, here credit and collections tab, earlier it will be only amount, the credit limit amount. Now there are so many fields enabled. So if you look at this one, earlier it will be available only credit limit. Now extra credit limit in customer currency means, suppose customer is in US, suppose other than USD, because this company currency is US dollars. Suppose customer is in GBP, then it will show you GBP currency amount. Okay, so if you want, I will show you in GBP. Let me show you from GBP customer so that you can understand. Suppose this one. Okay, Euro customer. This is Euro customer. If you go inside, so if you scroll down, credit limit, suppose I have entered 20,000. So it is updating in euros. Okay, earlier this functionality is not exist. Now, and total credit limit. Click OK. $20,000 is the US dollars amount. $20,000 US dollars amount. and it was converted into euros. It was converted into euros. Okay. Next, credit limit date valid up to Feb date. I mean to say 1st Feb 2022. Okay, and there are some more information, more about information. It is available. So what is this means? Let me go to, because of this enabling feature credit management, there are some more fields enabled. I mean to say some more screens or menus are available. Let me show you those ones. So if you go to credit and collections, okay, this is purely finance, but T&L people also let us understand. Credit and collections, here setup, credit management setup is extra key. If it is not enabled this feature, this menu will not be displayed, credit management setup. And if you expand credit management setup, the one of the most important is blocking rules. For normal companies, they may not use it. Here, whatever the credit limit amount blocking, the credit limit amount blocking is applicable here. Credit limit used in this one, but here credit limit expired. Credit limit expired means the date. If the date is expired, credit limit expiration date is expired, then also will not allow. Means for this customer, the credit limit is applicable up to 1st Feb 2022 only. Suppose if I post any transaction today, it will, I mean to say sales order if I created, it will stop because the date is stopping, even though amount is available. Next one is blocking rules, days overdue. Any specific invoice or transaction, any specific invoice. So in this customer, you may have so many transactions. So many transactions. If you have any one invoice is pending from the overdue date, then it will be stopped. This is for any specific invoice. This is for the date of this entire, even the credit limit is there here. This is one invoice. This is single transaction. This is for all customers. It is okay. It will be blocked. Always blocking. Okay, next, account status. Here, hold. So new functionality or new menu is there. Account status. If this account status is hold, then automatically the transactions will be stopped. Sales order will be stopped. Next, terms of payment. If it is cash on delivery, I don't want to allow to deliver the material. Cash on delivery, I want to stop. Yes, it can be stopped. This is days. I mean to say expiry date, credit limit expiration date. Next, overdue amount. This is the amount actually. Okay, credit limit amount blocking. Next, sales order. If it is above 50,000, if it is above 50,000, I'm stopping. For any customer, even though credit limit is 2 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 50 lakhs available, in one sales order, if it is more than 50,000 amount, stop, block. Okay, so exclusion means for specific customer, if it is 20,000 less than 20,000, proceed to do the transaction. This is exclusion, not blocking. So all these are blocking rules. Blocking rules means whenever you are creating a sales order, it will search for reason to stop. Okay, so let me create one sales order. Let me create one sales order and let me show you. So this is majorly blocking the sales order process. Okay, so for 1002 customer, it is 50,000 available, 50,000 available. And if you go to balance, the customer balance, I'm looking. So it is only 3,000 pending. Available limit is 44,000. 3,000 plus 2,000 something total, 5,000 something it is available, already used. One is 3,886.24 is the balance from the customer, and sales orders already created 2,000. So total amount is 5,000 odd, 5,800 something. So available credit limit is 44,113.76 is the credit limit for this customer 1002. If it is a normal situations, it should allow because the credit limit is there. But now it will not allow. Let me do it. One transaction. I'm creating a sales order. Accounts receivable, orders, sales orders, or sales and marketing, sales orders, all sales orders. Either one it is fine. So click on new. Select this customer 1002. Select site and warehouse. Click OK. Select the item 10001. Any item fine. Give me a minute. It is saving. It is processing your request to save this file, this transaction. Okay. So give me a minute. Okay, it was saved. Now the invoice value is $50 or $80. Now if I'm doing packing slip, we can pack and generate area page, packing slip, post packing slip. It should allow because the customer balance, it is only 5,000 altogether. 3,000 is the invoice amount and the sales order 2,000. If you look at this one, available credit limit is there. But if you go to sales order, it will throw warning message and it will stop. Let me click on OK. It will stop. Click OK. Without printing, you are generating warning message. It's fine. One second. Why? Operation completed. Just give me a second. Okay, exclusion is there. Give me a minute. In this sales order, if it is for anything exclusion, if it is less than 1000, it was released. So this is the exclusion condition and it was passed. Give me a minute. I will create one more transaction. That is the reason it was passed. Same customer 1002, same site and warehouse. Let me do for 1100, at least one item with 1100. So 1000 I'm selecting. Item 1000, it is, let me take two items, 1900. Okay, and let me save this file. So the date is, what is the expiration, like a credit limit date. Okay, give me a minute. Any overdue allowed? Give me. Okay, let me try this one. Post packing slip. If it is not this blocking this one, I will show you some other one. Let me try. So this blocking rules is the correct word rather than credit management. So the system will look for reasons to stop the sales order process. Okay, it is stopped. It was stopped. And it is telling like order has been sent to credit management. Order has been sent to credit management. This is the order. So what happened because of this blocking rules? Because of this blocking rules, it was stopping the process. Now, where it is available, the record means if you go to same credit and collections, here credit and credit management hold list, it is available. Credit management hold list. And you can click here, open credit holds. It will show you your record, the sales order number. So the sales order number is 3061. It is available here. And it was stopped. What is the reason? Blocking reasons you can understand here. These are the blocking reasons. One is days overdue. Days overdue, but not amount is available. But days is, it is, the date is already crossed. You need to update the expiration date. You need to update the expiration date. The amount is available. The budget, like I mean to say credit amount, it is available. Out of 50,000, only some 5,000, 5,800 or 5,900 was used. Very limited amount. But amount is available. But the problem is the days. Overdue days. The date is stopping. Understood? So this blocking rules, if you enable, always it will search for the reason to stop. But in normal business scenarios, if you are stopping like this, then you cannot proceed your business in normal situations. So if you want to use this credit management functionality blocking rules, you can enable it. Otherwise, you can skip it. I mean to say, It is not required to enable this functionality. Okay, now what I have to do? So there is, you need to update the dates. Look at this one. Give me a minute. So I have added here the dates. It is showing the dates. Okay, all credit limit expiration date is first February 2022. I will update that one. How to update that one I will show you. Now I want to proceed with this one. So I have given explanation to, I'm a sales representative for this customer. I'm a sales representative for this customer. Then I have given explanation to my company employees like, please proceed with this one. Then suppose I'm a credit management team member. Then I have verified. So this is fine. I would like to relieve this one. You can click on release. You can select the reason. What is the reason? Okay, and you can click on with posting or without posting. Okay, with posting I'm releasing. Click release. Means we are allowing to proceed. Otherwise, if you want, you can reject here also. Okay, and click OK. Click OK. So credit management team, they are taking the decision whether it should be released or not. It was released. Now if you go to the sales order, if you refresh, packing slip is updated. Packing slip is updated. Because credit management has accepted and it was released. Okay, now there are so many customers, expiration date is Feb 1st, then every transaction will be stopped. I want to update the dates for all customers. I can't do one by one by selecting like this. It is hectic job. Suppose 1,000 customers are there, 1,000 times I need to do it, means very hectic job. Is there any solution? Yes. One more function here. This is hold list, we understood. Now credit limit adjustments. You can click on credit limit adjustments. Now for all customers, the date is Feb 1st February 2022. Now I want to update this one. Suppose credit limit, go to lines. I have created new one, adjustments. Click one, and now generate from existing customers. Now whether you want to change the amount, I'm not going to change the amount, and expiration date I want to change from Feb 1st to 10th February. Suppose 10th Feb. Click OK. So it is updating expiration date as 10th February. Credit limit I'm not going to change. Now click on save, and then post button is enabled. You can click on post. So now updated. If you want, you can see the posted transactions. Okay, now if you go to customers, if you refresh, it will update to 10th February. Got it? It is updated to 10th Feb. So what I have done, look at this one. click on here, and credit limit adjustments. You can click on new. So it was coming automatically the journal type. Click on lines, and you can click on generate. From existing customers, and one more group also there, I will discuss with you. Suppose I'm adding adjustment value. Look at this one. It is 00000 20,000 5 lakhs like this. It is there. I want to add, suppose, credit limit $1 extra and a fixed value. I'm adding $1 value, and it is not percentage, it is fixed. I'm increasing $1, and the date is, I'm going to change it to suppose 15th of Feb. Okay, click OK. This is bulk update. Now it is updating. Earlier the credit limit is 0, it is updating 1. Here 50,000, it is updating 50,001. It is updating 20,000 20,001, and date is expiration date like this. And you can click on save, and you can click on post. Okay, now if you go to the customers, if you refresh, 0 will be replaced with 1 credit limit amount, and these are added $1, and the date is, let's change it to, extended to 15th February. Understood? So this is bulk update. So while doing this one, we have another option, group credit limit. Look at this one, customer credit groups. In the customer credit groups, suppose if you want different companies group credit limit is there, then it will verify group credit limit for the entire. Suppose I want to give you one explanation here. Suppose customer 1001 is in USMF, credit limit is 2 lakhs, and customer D005, it is in company DEMF, it is 50,000, and INMF IN005, credit limit is, in INMF company, credit limit is 1 lakh. Okay, these are individual credit limits. Now you have selected group, and you have selected this one. For this group credit limit, it is, suppose group credit limit is 2,50,000. Okay, so it was, group is crossed this amount, and in this I'm doing transaction, but this customer has 2 lakhs, but group credit limit is 2,50,000. If it is reached 2,50,000, it will stop. Suppose in the customer credit limit it is only 1 lakh. The transactions, it was till now posted 1 lakh. There is one more 1 lakh available, because if you enable this group credit limit, it is reached 2,50,000. It is reason to stop system will search for reason to stop, but not reason to proceed. Understood, everyone? Then it will be stopped. Even though 1 lakh it is there. Suppose 1,50,000 used and 50,000 more amount is available. Available amount 50,000. Available amount is 50,000. But system will not look for all this. Either one, if it is there, it will be stopped. So always system will look for block the sales order invoice, not releasing the sales order invoice. It will go for credit management always, and it will search for the reason. So this is group credit limit. USRT 03001 and USMF US001, USP2, US001. These are the three customers. Group credit limit is 1 lakh. Individual credit limit is also exist. If it is reached this amount, it will stop. So this is group credit limit. This is group credit limit. Understood? So while doing this one, collections, credit and adjustment, credit limit adjustments. If you click on new and go to lines. So if you want group credit limit, you can click on generate from existing customer group credit limit. Customer credit group limit. Okay, like this we can use. So this entire credit limit management or blocking rules functionality is look for stop the transactions. Okay, so for practicing purpose, I will suggest you don't enable this one in real-time scenario. This is blocking the transaction every time. So for your practice, it will stop you transactions to not to proceed. So my suggestion is, it is really whenever the client required, at that time they will enable this functionality. For practicing purpose, for demo systems and anything, if it is enabled, every stage it will stop the sales order process. You cannot proceed practicing. Okay, please try to disable this one. Then if I close, now if I refresh, that functionality is indirectly, it is a kind of module, to be frankly, sub-module kind of thing, credit management. Now that is completely will not be available. Look at this one. So if you look at here, that functionality is not at all exist now. It is not there. And even in the setup, that entire functionality was gone. It's gone because that feature is disabled. So for practicing purpose, for few minutes or for one day, if you want to practice, yes, you can enable and practice it. And normal situations, for regular practice, please don't enable that one. Otherwise you will get confused a lot, and every time it will stop, and you have to go for like exception, like I mean to say credit management, and you need to release every time. Understood? Any questions in this area? Credit management. This is a new function which is introduced 1 year back, 1 year or 1.5 years, not more than that. Maybe 2 years, something. 1 year to 2 years only, not the earlier functionality is only credit limit amount. Can anyone unmute please, and let us proceed for further. Is it clear? Anyone?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Let me proceed with another topic. Invoice matching policies. Matching policies. Okay, what is this matching policies? whenever we are doing purchase order process, let me take one received purchase order. Okay, I'm going inside the purchase order. Now I'm doing invoice, generate area page, invoice button. Okay, here we are entering invoice number. And we are entering the date, and simply we are clicking on update mass status before it is not performed. If I click on update mass status, it is passed. If it is clicking on this one and it is passed, then what is the use of this one? It is not for that purpose. So the reason here, at the time of creation of a purchase order, the item is 900. This is whether vendor has given, it is I have entered. Am I right? In the system I have entered 899. This is the purchase order price, 899 I have entered. Whenever I'm receiving invoice, this is purchase price. Now at the time of invoice, I will receive this invoice copy. Okay, this invoice copy I have received from the vendor. From the vendor I have received invoice copy. Invoice copy I have received. Now in that it is showing vendor invoice. It is 900. Whether I need to allow or not. So I have received, it is 900. This is purchaser vendor invoice. I have entered vendor invoice 900. It is not performed. Update mass status. It is failed. Okay, we'll see this one later. So now instead of 899 at the time of purchase order, I have entered this one. I have received at the time of invoice 900. Whether it should allow or not, I cannot take the decision. Am I right? The company should inform me. Suppose I'm allowing to post this one. Suppose 900. Later I have received at the rate of 905. This is purchase price. At the time of purchase order, purchase price is purchase price. Okay. At the time of purchase order 900, 899. At the time of invoice is 905. Whether I need to allow or not, I cannot take the decision. Sometimes my manager, for 1 rupee, for 2 rupees, why are you coming? Later he changed his mindset. He's telling like, for 10 rupees, are you thinking it is a small amount? 5 rupees, is it a small amount? $5? There may be a chance your manager may change their words. Am I right? So your company has to have some rule how much percentage of the amount should be allowed. How much percentage of the amount should be allowed? Deviation. Okay, whether it is 1%, 2%, or how much percentage, 0%, you need to mention that, you need to collect. That one is available in the system. You can go to accounts payable module, collapse all, set up accounts payable parameters, accounts payable parameters. Okay, here invoice validation, you need to mention enable invoice matching validation, whether you want it or not. If you don't want, you can remove this one. Then it will not validate at all. And whatever the purchase at the time of invoice you want to change, you can change and you can post blindly. It will not look for matching policies. So always we want matching policies. Always we want matching policies. Okay. If you want matching policies, you need to enable so that while doing invoice, it will be stopped. Understood? So one is price matching. Next one is total matching. So total matching at the time of purchase order, at the time of vendor invoice. Understood? One is price matching. Another one is total matching. Another one is okay. One more is there, net amount matching. And one more is quantity matching. Here quantity matching means two-way or three-way matching. Okay, here you are telling like price matching, where it is available. This one, accounts payable, invoice totals matching. This is match invoice total matching. You have enabled how much percentage? 1%. 2%. How much percentage you want? This is total matching. Next one is charges matching. This will be last, to be frankly. Charges matching means here it is available. Charges matching. Okay. Charges matching. Next, invoice matching, charges matching. Here, the net amount. This is purchase price total tolerance, purchase price total tolerance. Price total tolerance means net amount. What do you mean by net amount? Here it is telling like purchase price total tolerance. That means here net value, line net amount. That's what here, line net amount. Line net amount is equal to, it is a confusion word. This is line net amount means this one, purchase price total tolerance percentage. Purchase price total tolerance percent. This is line net amount matching. And whether you want line matching quantity here, two-way matching or three-way matching. Not required two-way matching, three-way matching. This is line matching policy. This is quantity matching. To be frankly, this is quantity matching. Then price matching, you are telling it is not here. It is not here. Actually, here it is their price, but this is not a price. This is line net amount. This is line net amount matching is equal to purchase price tolerance. But price matching, purchase price matching is, it is outside the system. Accounts payable module, collapse all, invoice matching, price tolerances. This is outside the parameter. This one is price matching, price tolerances. Price tolerances means here price tolerances. This is price tolerance. Why it was given separately? The reason behind why it was given separately, all are available in the parameters, but it was given separately. It was only one, it was given separately. The reason behind this is price tolerances. It is available in AX 2009. This is available in AX 2009. Only one it is available in AX 2009. This was enhanced in AX 2012. In AX 2012, Microsoft has enhanced, and it was continued in D365, these features. These features are enhanced in AX 2012 and it was continued in D365. only it is available price tolerance in AX 2009. That is the reason still it is continuing price tolerance separately for all it is there, and remaining all are here. Okay, for total matching, you are telling like invoice total matching $1 for the entire 1% only allowed, 1% only allowed. Fine, this is fine. But one specific vendor, I want even 5% also. Invoice total matching for all vendors, 1% is enough. But for a specific vendor, I want 5% because that vendor is a very, very important vendor. Is a like suppose I'm purchasing from Reliance. I'm purchasing from Reliance. Reliance is a most valuable vendor, so I cannot deviate that one. For all vendors, it is 1%. For only Reliance, I want 5%. Then what I have to do? So then we have option next to this one, invoice total tolerances. You can give that specific vendor 5%. We can add. This is exception. For specific vendor, I want to map total tolerance 5%. Understood? Any confusion here? Okay. In the same manner, first let me show you one transaction. Let me create one transaction and let me show you so that we can understand. Here, okay, total matching, it is 1%. And here also it is 1%. And here also it is 5%. And the price tolerance, it is 1%. For all customers, for all vendors, I'm sorry, for all vendors, all vendors, it is 1%. Okay, let me create one purchase order and let me show you the effect so that you can understand cluster clear. Give me a minute. Let me create quickly a purchase order and let me show you. So in between, if you at any point of time, if it is any confusion, please unmute and you can ask me. You can interrupt me at any point of time. So I'm selecting vendor. Any vendor is fine. Selecting site and warehouse. Click OK. Okay, select the item. Select the item. Suppose 30 quantity have entered. So each one is $50 and 1,500. Sorry, it is in the draft mode. It will take so much time. Unnecessarily, it is. I don't want this information. Let me go back. Procurement and sourcing. Collapse all. Setup. Procurement and sourcing parameters. Let me disable this active change management. Otherwise, we will be in the loop workflow process. It will be lengthy time, lengthy process. I don't want. Only for learning purpose we can do. Now it is in the draft mode. I cannot proceed. Let me delete this one and let me create a new purchase order. Otherwise, it should be approved status and it should be approved process. Okay, now let me create a new purchase order. Select the vendor, select site and warehouse, click OK. Select the item, select site and warehouse, quantity, suppose 30 quantity, fine, saved. Okay, now if you go to purchase tab, and here you can see the total amount. What is the total amount? Total amount will be showing like subtotal 1500 and charges it is 0 and taxes 0, 1500. And one more I forgot, charges I have not explained, am I right to you, all of you?
Yes, sir, not explained.
Oh, important topic I need to discuss on Monday. This is one of the most important for the combined session. Okay, one more topic is there, fine. So taxes we have discussed, am I right? The standard taxes we have discussed, but charges not discussed. Fine, no problem. So the amount and then discount, if it is any discounts, any taxes, sorry, any charges, any taxes, then net amount. Let me show you all together so that you will understand how it is coming. Okay, so let me give some discount, $5 discount, and I will make this is $55 for understanding purpose. I'm making $55 and $5 discount amount. Then it is net amount is 1500. If you verify the totals, so it is discount amount is 150, 1500. Now let me apply charges and taxes. So charges, one of the topic I need to discuss with you in detail. Let me map taxes. Okay, now if you verify the totals, so it is showing 1500 is the amount. Of course, the discount is calculated automatically, and 326.25, and then total amount. Now I will apply the charges. So simple charges I will show you, but later I will explain you in detail charges. One of the topic, important topic for both finance and T&L, I need to teach you. Suppose freight charges. It is 200. Then if I click here, right, give me a minute. Let me verify whether it is item and vendor or not. Okay, it is ledger customer, ledger and vendor. Okay, no problem. Fine. Now if you verify the totals, If you verify the totals, this is purchase order total. This is purchase order total. It is 1500 plus 200 charges plus taxes. Total amount is this one. The total discount means it is one of the topic. It is covered in we have discussed like line discount, multi-line discount, total discount. That one here, total discount. So in the trade agreement journals, or T&L people, you know already, trade agreement journals, there if you have some discount, it will calculate automatically. Okay, that's what here. Now is it clear? Purchase order totals, any confusion? The purchase order totals, is it clear? One is the amount, and then charges, and then taxes. Total amount is this one. So this is purchase order total, but not invoice total. This is purchase order total. Okay, let me verify this tax. It is odd amount is coming. Let me map some other one so that it will show like rounding figure, some amount for easy calculation. That's it, nothing here. And now let me verify. 5% means it will show you the fixed rounding figure amount. So 200 plus 75, total 1775. Okay, this is cash discount. Finance team, you know already cash discount. After invoicing, if you want, you can get that in discount. Now I'm doing confirmation. I'm doing confirmation. Okay, next I'm doing product receipt. Generate area page, product receipt.
Sir, one question.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Sir, for that every particular sales tax group, like for that California, then right now you have corrected one more. So there will be a specific tax charge, tax rate is specified by the product only, or we have to mention them?
Yes, it is there. So whether you have joined the session for tax related explanation, I have explained. Can you verify, because it is tax codes I have explained in detail. If you remember the tax codes, like here, it is a big subject. It is not a simple question you have asked. It is a big subject. If you go to tax, we have three options. Look at this one: sales tax codes, group, and item sales tax group. In these tax codes will be there the percentage, and this is group is for as per the customer, as per the vendor you are mapping. This is for item based, and common between these two will be calculated tax codes. The tax codes are here, and these tax codes are mapped in the sales tax group and item sales tax group. Look at this one. Okay, see here 5%, it was mapped 5%. For California, there are three tax codes. So this is the tax code, actual tax code. And in the item sales tax group, it was mapped all item sales tax groups. Now sales tax codes is the each code wise percentage. This is standard application. I'm telling you, this is a standard application, but not Indian localization. Each and every country, this is standard. So It is for 7.25. Next, one more. It is Chicago City Tax Code and Cook County tax codes, like Washington DC tax codes. There are multiple city code, state code, and county code. Different taxes in USA. Each different tax codes you need to define. Okay. You can refer my like a tax related session, and if you have still doubts, come back to me. Okay,
Okay,
Subha?
sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Fine. Because I cannot cover now the entire topic. That's what my intention here, because it is more than 1.5 hour something session. Okay,
Fine, sir. No issues. I'll refer previous videos.
yeah. If you have any doubts, you can come back to me. You can ask me once again. Okay, fine. Product receipt we have done. Now I'm doing invoice. Now generate invoice button. Invoice button. So in this also line amount we saw, actually it is 30 quantity. The purchase order entry is the purchase order we have entered PO 30 quantity multiply with 55. It should be like this 1650, but we have applied discount $5. Then it was 55 minus 5. Then it is 50. So 30 into 50, it was 1500 only line amount. Agree? This is a discount I have entered, and charges I have entered 200, and then taxes it was calculated 75. Then total amount is 1775. Am I right? This is the purchase order status. Agree? Everyone? Any confusion? Okay, fine. Now I'm doing invoice. Date I've entered. Now instead of $55, I have received $60. Instead of $60. Okay, I received $60. Now, because the each item is not 55, it is 60, and $5 discount is there here inside. It is available. The discount is fine. So if you want discount amount, you can find here. The discount amount is there, $5. Fine. So 60 minus 5, 55. 55 into 30, it is 1650. It is received. Now I'm clicking on update mass status. It was failed. Look at this one. And if you click on totals, it is 1932.50. It is 1650. It is completely failed. So you cannot post this transaction as it is failed. Understood? It is failed. Okay, update match product receipts. You can select match product receipts. So I'm selecting, click OK. So then update match status. No problem. This is the information only. So update match status, it will be failed. The total is failed. So if I want to see the totals failing, if you can click on review process, you can click on matching policy details. Matching policy details. So it is, why it is not performed? Give me a minute. Okay, let me, 1 minute. It is not showing, not performed. Okay. Here I want to map at least two-way matching. Let me map two-way matching. I have mapped two-way matching. Because if you map two-way matching, then only it will verify the pricing. Price and quantity matching, if you want, you need to enable this two-way match, like this one. At least this one. Okay. So now let me refresh, update match status. Now give me a minute if it is updating or not, otherwise I will delete and recreate. Give me a minute, let me delete this one. Let me generate once again the invoice. Close. So whatever these topics from last 1 week you are learning, it is not simple topics. It is intersection between finance and T&L. Okay, please practice a lot. Both finance and T&L, both should be learned. Okay, let me do invoice now. Vendor invoice. Something date. It is not performed. Now I'm clicking on update match status. It is passed because I have not changed anything. I have not changed anything. It is passed. Now in the here also it will be not performed because whenever I'm creating this purchase order, at that time I have not enabled. That is this two-way matching is not enabled. So that is the reason here also it is not reflecting price matching and total matching, because while creating purchase order it is not there. So let me close this one and let me create it quickly one more purchase order. That should be enabled in the initially, then only it will work. Let me do quickly one more purchase order. Same vendor, same item, I will do it. $1,001 site and warehouse. Click OK. Because while creating purchase order, the setups, whatever it is there, that will be considered. Okay, so 1,001, 30 quantity, $55 purchase price, and we are giving discount $5. Discount amount we are giving $5. Then it will be 1,500. Okay, and then setup all. And 5% I'm mapping. For easy calculation, I'm using this 5%. Otherwise, you can use anything. Anyone is not an issue. And I'm going to purchase at a tab. Sorry, purchase tab, maintain charges. Anyhow, you are going to learn these charges on Monday. And once it is completed the charges, I will continue on a new company creation process. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, here site charges. I'm entering 200 something and click close. So now if you verify the totals, it is the same. Actually 1650 plus 200 plus 75 should be there, but 16 instead of 1650 it is 1500 only. Okay, the same procedure I have done. Now I'm doing confirmation. I'm doing confirmation. Next I'm doing receive tab. Click on receive tab, generate area page, product receipt. So I'm entering product receipt number, some number. Date is not mandatory, but best practices. I clicked OK. Go to invoice, generate area page, invoice button. So invoice number you are entering, date is entering. Now suppose I'm entering $56. I'm entering $56. I have received invoice from the vendor. It is $56. Okay. Now if you click on update mass status, if it is within 1%, it will allow. Now let me show you. It is failed. That means total invoice is failed. Okay, and if you verify here, why it is not performing price charges. Accounts level parameters. Invoice validation. It is there to matching and everything. Give me a minute. Because it is failing this one, fine, but it is not updating price matching, total price matching. That's what my intention here. It is only matching the invoice totals. Okay, give me a minute. It is not capturing still. I think it is not updated at the time properly. Let me try once again. If not, I will show you once again, because I want this also failed or pass. I want this should be failed or pass. I would like to show that one. It is invoice matching fine, and charges matching also I would like to show. Generate invoice button. Okay, suppose here, click on tab. Now I'm entering 56. I'm expecting this price matching also failed. Price matching and price totals matching. Total matching failed. Update match status. Give me a minute. Of course, we need to enter the invoice number and date. That is fine. So it is failed, but it is why it is not capturing, I don't know. At least it should update either it is failed or passed. Give me a minute. I hope, am I audible now? In between 1 second, it was disconnected. Internet. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
So give me a minute. Let me delete this one, because I want this should be updated with like price matching. If it is not showing Monday, once again, I will show you this one transaction in 10-15 minutes, and then I will proceed. It should be shown here, passed or failed. That's what I'm looking. So if it is within the percentage, it will be allowed to pass. It will be allowed to, like, it will be shown as passed. Otherwise, it will be failed. Okay, suppose it is 56 I'm entering. Let me save this file. Okay, as of now it is not performed. Until and unless it is update status is updated, it will not allow you to post. It was failed, but it is not showing anything. Okay, well, Monday I will show you. Now let me show you here in the matching. So review button, review area, sorry, review tab, matching area page, matching details. It will show you all these things. Look at this one. If it is failed, you cannot post the transaction. System will not allow you. Until and unless it is failed, passed, it will not allow you to post. So here, price totals. So it will show you this is the total price at the time of invoice. At the time of purchase order, this is the invoice. It should be, it is not performed. It should be passed or failed. Okay. So the amount deviation is, it is 30. And then quantity, it is 50, 50, 30, not performed. Okay, let me verify. Give me a minute. Match product receipts. Let me try. And if it is not able to, if you am not able to complete this one, Monday I will show you quickly. And click OK. Okay, this is fine, no problem. This is informative only. And update match status. It is failed. And here, okay, it is not showing. Fine, Monday I will show you. But let me show you quickly what are the performances. Here, you can see the price matchings. This is price matching. This is quantity matching. This quantity matching, and this is totals matching, invoice totals matching. It will show you what is the failures. Everything it will be failed. Okay, invoice matching also it will show you that clearly. So total invoice matchings. What exactly this one? You can see here failed the percentage 1.77 the amount failed, and the charges matching also you can see here. The compare charges you can see here. Okay, there is no change in the like charges because it is the same amount. Okay, charges are not coming. Fine. So Monday I will once again discuss with you because I am expecting this charges, price charges also should be failed. The prices also should be failed. That I am not able to do it because the reason behind I missed this one to update this line matching. After that I have created purchase order. Monday I will show you one more transaction and I will give you clarifications clearly what it is. Okay. So today I'm stopping here for today. Okay, we'll connect once again on Monday in detail. On Monday we'll discuss. Okay, and then we'll continue on company creation process. And charges I will explain you later. Okay, company creation process I will start from Monday. Please don't miss this class. Okay, see you all. Bye bye.